through those half-open blinds, dust floating slow above the worn floorboards. He folded shirts without ever meeting my eyes. Salt and coffee ghosts clung to the quiet. I traced the same frame thread on the couch. Every breath between us felt like goodbye. We loved enough to let go. That's the line I whisper alone. Fading light on your abandoned coffee cup. My trembling breath keeps me writing you're leaving. I see us young, cheer amid my city windrows. Two restless hearts drawing maps on each other. He spoke of distant shores and untold stories. I anchored myself to streetlights on steady sidewalks. He said it's not leaving me, it's finding you. I'm at it brave while my reels quietly splintered. We loved enough to let go. I mouth those words to the quiet room. Photographs taken in my unsteady hands tonight. Like rain smears our faces on the glass. Your suitcase closing cracked the stillness wide open. My cold hands hovered and fell to my sides. If I had spoken, would you have stayed, or only carried heavier goals through customs? I waited for panic, you offered acceptance instead. Silence signed the papers we never wrote. At the door your small broken smile hurt more than shouting. You turned away in the hallway, swallowed your footsteps whole. The empty doorway glowed like a wound that wouldn't bleed. I counted heartbeats until the lock finally remembered your click. We loved enough to let go, but the words taste different without your eyes. Fading light paints your shadow on these quiet walls. My trembling breath sounds older in this room. I waited, you didn't come back this time. Too late to ask if I should have had you noticed. I said with your absence until the night forgives me. Late sunlight spills through a half-open window. Cold coffee cup trembling between my fingers. Your laughter still hangs in this quiet room. Our photographs shaking the fading night. I waited where the dust caught golden shadows. You didn't come back, only your silence stayed. We loved enough to let each other go. I whispered stay, he turned toward the sky. Your name still echoes through these empty doorways. We loved enough to let each other go. Oh, tug nights with the city blurred beneath us. Your eyes were constellations I couldn't follow. Cold hands pretending they weren't slipping away. Every unknown tone called drew another fragile life. If I'd spoken, would you have stayed? The only broken storm in the same migraine. We loved enough to let each other go. On that platform, breathless under halogen light. Your suitcase shaking like my unspoken questions. We loved enough each other go. Night rain remembers every word we never said. I walk past the station counting missed goodbyes. Your shadow grows in windows of outbound trains. I bless the distance that still carries your name. I footlift softly in the spaces between us. I see now your future never fit inside the walls. You were never meant to stay to my fears. I held you tighter when I should have opened doors. Loving you meant losing you. I finally understand. We loved enough to let each other go. Now I trace your absence like a feeling scar. Held you back. Our broken hearts bowed down so you could leave. I'll wait in quiet rooms you no longer cross. We loved enough to let each other go. Says you're free and stay. Rain on the glass of Thursday fading slow. Lukewarm coffee, cold hands around the cup. Empty doorway where your shadow used to move. Quiet refuge, but every chair remembers you. I waited for your name to light my phone. I waited, you didn't come back this time. We're just different stories now. That's what you said, your voice barely holding. We're just different stories now. And I kept nodding, pretending it hurt less. We're just different stories now. Silence grew between us like unlit miles. Smiles felt practiced, photographs shaking in my hands. You traced my face like you were letting go. Night rain listened while I promise it unraveled slow. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? If I had begged, would you hate me later? We're just different stories now. You took the open road, I stayed in this city. We're just different stories now. Two fading lights, choosing separate skies. We're just different stories now. You said loving me meant not holding me still. I watched your courage, it humbled every excuse. My fault was hoping time would turn us back. Your dawn was never meant to rise beside me. I step outside, night rain soft on my face. Empty doorways blur, but your laughter still rings clear. My chest aches with this strange, gentle acceptance. I carry you carefully in a place you'll never see. We're just different stories now, but the chapters still glow. I would've held you longer if endings could move. We're just different stories now. No villains in these pages. I waited, you didn't come back, and it's alright, we're just different stories now. I whisper it into the cold, we're just different stories now. And somehow that is enough. I'll walk away quietly, letting you keep your dawn. Fading light spills gold across the sleepy marina. Empty doorways glow behind the drifting boats. My phone lies silent with your name waiting. Cold hands on wood, trembling breath I hide. We loved every sunrise like it would last forever. Now even the seagulls sound too far away. We loved each other, but not the same horizon. Your city lights my quiet ocean sky. We loved each other, but not the same horizon. Two soft goodbyes inside one breaking night. Our paths split slowly, like rivers losing touch. You dreamed of crowded streets and endless windows. I stayed where night rain softens quiet rooms. Unreturned calls piled up like unread prayers. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or just broken slower in my fading harbor? We loved each other, but not the same horizon. Your neon future, my low tide solitude. We loved each other, but not the same horizon. Two blurred reflections shaking on the water. That last night the stars stitched a fragile ceiling. You reached for my hand, I almost begged. I waited for courage, you waited for truth. Our photographs shaking inside my tired mind. We didn't lose love, we lost direction. Sometimes mercy looks exactly like walking away. I watch you disappear where the pier meets darkness. Your shadow thinned into the distant town lights. My fault was hoping time would choose for us. You didn't come back, I never asked you to. We loved each other, but not the same horizon. Now your dreams rise where I will never follow. We loved each other, but not the same horizon. I honor your leaving like a slow kind wave. We loved each other, but not the same horizon. I would have held you longer, not held you back. I breathe the night rain and finally let you sail. Sun leaning low on the tired pier, cold hands wrapped around that chipped old mug. Fading light paints dust on the quiet water. Your empty side still warms this wooden bench. I waited in the hush for your footsteps. Only night rain answered where your voice should be. Sometimes love means learning to walk away. I loved you enough to let you go. Your shadow lingers in these quiet rooms. Sometimes love steam, two books, the same warm blanket. You chase skylines while I trace this shoreline. Your eyes held cities I could never enter. Loving you was holding sand too tightly. If I had spoken when your hands were shaking, would you have stayed or broken anyway? Sometimes love means learning to walk away. I loved you enough to let you go. Photographs shaking in my late night breath. Sometimes love means learning to walk away. You whispered you could not lose yourself for us. I heard my own silence answer your trembling breath. No promises, just the sound of water between us. Unreturned calls drift like boats without name. My fault was calling this harbor your forever. Now I walk the pier where our summers learn breathing. Each empty doorway of sky feels like your absence. I stand still while your future moves past me. I would have held you longer, I opened too late. Sometimes love means learning to walk away. Those words cut deeper each time I repeat them. I loved you enough to watch you disappear. Night rain covers the place your footsteps ended. I waited, you didn't come back to the lake. Sometimes love means learning to walk away. In the fading light, I whisper goodbye with grace. Late sun bleeding through the dusty window glass. Lukewarm coffee, cold hands around the cup. Outside strangers hurry through the fading light. Inside your empty chair keeps catching my eye. We once traced the same horizon in whispers. Now I drink alone with trembling breath. Sometimes love means quiet goodbyes, not in words, just in the silence. We let go every day like dice. Sometimes love means quiet goodbyes. Your eyes burn bright, naming distant cities. You do constellations over foreign streets. I swallowed every plea for you to Fly through the locked door you never saw. We tiptoed around the truth in careful sentences. I waited, you didn't come back to them. Sometimes love means quiet goodbyes, not in words, just in the silence. We watched our promise loosen like night rain. Sometimes love means quiet goodbyes. That last porch night smelled like coming storms. Your hand in mine already drifting elsewhere. We chose no villains, only different roads. I would have held you longer. I opened my hand, let your name rise, vanish into the dark. I walk past empty doorways you once filled with laughter, photographs shaking slightly in my tired hands tonight. Your letters glow warm, their pause is colder than winter air. This isn't heartbreak, just distance learning how to breathe. Sometimes love wins quiet goodbyes, not in words, just in the silence between dreams. I watched you lift your wings from my shadow. If I had spoken, I still would have lost you. Now I honor every step you take without me. Sometimes love means quiet goodbyes. I keep your sky inside me and walk my road alone.
Twilight melting, sky bleeding into deep midnight blue. Cold hands hiding inside my worn jacket sleeves. Your name floating somewhere above the dark water. I watch the fading light rest on empty waves. We used to fill this pier with quiet laughter. Now every board remembers what we couldn't say. We loved each other enough to set each other free. I waited in the night rain after you left, photographs shaking inside my unsteady hands. My fault was staying silent while your eyes begged. Last few dinners were careful questions and small smiles. You spoke of city lights, windows burning all night. I saw the future dancing inside your trembling breath. I stayed rooted, tracing smaller circles in my mind. Your hands shook as you tucked back your hair. The tide whispered truths neither of us voiced. We under that lone pier light. Your tears looked like stars. You said nothing, but your shoulders finally stopped fighting. I held you gently, already learning how to release. If I had spoken sooner, would you still be leaving? Or were we always drifting toward different shores? I know now I mistook your silence for contentment. You were already gone while your body stayed beside me. I clung to quiet rooms. You chased the distant skyline. Too late I realized letting go was our last kindness. We loved each other enough to set each other free. Those words still echo against these empty doorways inside. I would have held you longer, knowing you'd still go. I waited on this pier long after your footsteps faded. My fault was fearing change more than losing your heartbeat. Now I bless your new skies while mine stay dim. In this fading light, our goodbye feels almost holy.
Weathered bench, fading light on the water, empty doorways of days we once entered. Fishermen murmur where our laughter lingered. Quiet rooms now live inside my chest. This pier remembers everything we never said. I taste your name in the evening. I waited, you didn't come back. Some love is letting go, not holding tighter. Photograph shaking in my cold hands. I waited, you didn't come back. Reggae nights, your sketches on the table. Morning coffee, cooling between our questions. You watched horizons, I watched the same shoreline. Our trembling breath built different kinds of homes. Your suitcase filled the spaces between words. Silence grew louder than our favorite songs. I waited, you didn't come back. Some love is letting go, not holding tighter. Night rain fell soft on our last goodbye. I waited, you didn't come back. Cross-lit floors, you're drawing circling our feet. Your eyes held airports, mine held the pier. If I had spoken, would you have stayed, or only broken what we tried to spare? My fault was loving you in quiet when you needed storms to lift your wings. pier, two shadows almost touching. The sea kept every word we swallowed whole. I saw the line where moonlight left the water. New love and open in my hand, not begging. I waited, you didn't come back. Some love is letting go, not holding tighter. Fading light turned your future into distant sky. Cold hands learned to bless your leaving, not fight. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. I waited, you didn't come back. In the quiet tide, I finally set you free.
Slides down a coffee shop window. Your empty chair glows in the fading light. 5 years of photographs shaking in my head. Quiet rooms inside me where you used to breathe. I watch your eyes drift toward distant water. I stayed rooted here, pretending not to notice. Sometimes loving you meant letting you go. Sometimes loving you meant standing alone. Your ocean kept calling, my city kept you waiting. Sometimes loving you folded shirts like you were folding whole summers. Suitcase open like a mouth that wouldn't speak. Every goodbye word tasted almost gentle. I waited for you to ask me to fight, but your trembling breath carried more resolve than sorrow. Silence agreed with everything your hands were saying. Sometimes loving you meant letting you go. Sometimes loving you meant standing in the doorway. Your ocean kept calling, my streets refused to follow. Sometimes loving you meant on that pier, the city home turned softer. Our shadows leaned together then and stepped apart. It wasn't failure, just dreams needing different skies. I called your name inside, never out loud. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. I watched your silhouette fade into that night rain. Each step away untied another knot inside us. Loneliness settles slow, a cold hand on my shoulder. Not punishment, just space for a different beginning. Sometimes loving you meant letting you go. Sometimes loving you meant breaking my own reflection. Your ocean kept calling, I released you to its tide. Sometimes loving you meant standing in the quiet truth. I waited, you didn't come back, it's still my choice. Sometimes loving you meant letting you go. I whisper your name to the fading light. Afternoon, spilling colors on my hands. Cold coffee waiting, untouched beside my journal. Empty chair across from me holds your shadow. Outside the city runs past our ruined stillness. I trace the rim and feel your trembling breath. Every quiet second is why I stayed silent. I should have held you longer. Night rain remembers what I let go. Photographs shaking in my tired fingers. I should have held you longer. We once lay tangled in fading light, promising forever. Summers, your laughter soft against my neck. Our plans cracked slowly like glass under pressure. Your eyes turned toward distant shores I never followed. For distance, I reached for this town. Between those choices, our voices disappeared. I should have held you longer. Night rain remembers what I let go. Your suitcase whispered while our silence filled the doorway. I should have held you longer. You gathered pieces of yourself from quiet corners. No anger, only the hush of unspoken blessings. Our fingers brush the smallest mercy of goodbye. Watch you leave with all my honest questions. Love stayed standing. We were the ones departing. Now mornings break over quiet rooms and colder hands. write your name softer each night in fading ink. If I had spoken sooner, would you still be leaving? I should have held you longer, let my breaking voice confess I was afraid. Every empty doorway echoes what I never answered. Night rain remembers what I let go. Two hearts still beating, only learning to beat apart. I should have held you longer. Some love stay by leaving and linger in the light.
Fading light on glass, the city breathing slowly, quiet rooms pressing, every shadow knows us. Your half-packed suitcase waits beside our unmade bed, photograph shaking slightly in my tired hand. Morning coffee, go sit across this empty chair. Your laughter laughs here, but your footsteps don't. We loved enough to know when to say goodbye. Cold hands at the door, trembling breath between us. I waited for different words that never came. You smiled through night rain, walked into your future. You spoke of distant streets, a different kind of sky. Your calling pulled you past these familiar walls. My heartbeat stayed here, stitched to this small view. Our separate roads unfolded in the same silence. I held my questions back, afraid to bend you. If I had spoken, would you still have gone? We loved enough to know when to say goodbye. Soft eyes said everything your voice could not. I watched you disappear down that quiet hallway. You didn't look back, I broke without a sound. Unreturned calls never came, I never dialed them. I wrote you letters, folded them into the dark. Night rain on the window spelled out your name. I walked past empty doorways, pretending you'd appear. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Now I move through these streets like a faded reflection. Your shadow walks beside me, then slips through the crowds. Our story rests inside me, lighter yet always aching. love didn't fail us, time just changed its shape. We loved enough to know when to say goodbye. Those words still echo softly in this quiet room. I waited at the edge of everything we were. You didn't come back, and maybe that was mercy. My fault was holding on without learning to ask. Your freedom was a promise hidden in our goodbye. I carry you gently now. I finally let go.
Late sunlight leaking through that dusty window glass, photographs shaking in my cold hands tonight. Our careless smiles trapped in that fading light. Quiet rooms holding everything we never said. I waited for us to bend back together, but our branches reach for different skies. You love me, but you had to leave. I loved you, but I needed roots. We were two trees learning how to bleed. You love me, but you had to leave. Suitcases open like mouths you wouldn't answer. Your canvas is stacked beside the empty doorway. I watch your trembling breath hide behind distance. Unreturned calls already echoing in my chest. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or only broken slower in my arms? You love me, but you had to leave. I loved you, but I needed roots. Night rain on glass wrote both our names. You loved me, but you had to leave. We stood at the door inside that thin silence. Your eyes said forever, my heart heard goodbye. I would have held you longer without trying to own you. Love turned into mercy between each shaken word. I let you go before I broke you. Now I walk this room counting shadows where your laughter lived. Every corner remembers us softer than my memory does. My fault was wanting forever in one small doorway. The hardest truth whispered through your leaving set me free. You love me, but you had to leave. I loved you, but I needed roots to breathe.
beside me. You love me, but you had to leave. Some love survives, ghosts that finally learn to bless us.
Late afternoon sun on our cracked window glass. Dust drifting slow through this quiet little room. Your eyes stay fixed somewhere past the skyline. My fingers trace threads on our faded blanket. Every shadow whispers things we never said. I waited for courage that never quite arrived. Sometimes loving you means letting go. Our fingers touched, but didn't stay. Two quiet hearts, choosing different roads. Sometimes loving you means letting go. We talk in circles around the breaking point. Your voice is steady, my heartbeat isn't. You say we wanted different futures somehow. I see myself missing from your tomorrow. Parallel lines stretching out past this doorway. So close together, never really crossing. Sometimes loving you means letting go. Our fingers touched, but didn't stay. Night gathers softly, you around our last word. Sometimes loving you means letting go. No raised voices, just this trembling breath between us. No one to blame, only distances we honor. If I had spoken, I'd have begged you to stay. But mercy is leaving before love turns cruel. I stand up slowly, feeling every shared year loosen. Your cold hands linger, then fall back to your lap. The room is full of unreturned calls to tomorrow. We bow to the ending like it's something sacred. Sometimes loving you means letting go. I walk through empty doorway into fading light. Photograph shaking quiet inside my chair. Our fingers touch but couldn't bridge the silence. I would have held you longer, but it's too late. Sometimes loving you means letting go. Quiet room, I finally release us.
Cold hands resting on the weathered pier tonight. Fading light spills silver on the quiet water. Photograph shaking between my trembling breath and memory. Your smile once a promise, now a distant shoreline. I waited at the edge of everything we were. You stared past the horizon, already gone inside. I loved you enough to let you go. That's the only truth I still believe. Our roots pulled apart through the same old soil. I loved you enough to let you go. Quiet rooms grew wider between our sentences. Unreturned calls echo inside my stubborn chest. You spoke of new streets I'd never walk. I nodded like stone while my heart begged stay. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or only broken slower in the same house? I loved you enough to let you go. Your suitcase by the door like a final heartbeat. Our roots pulled apart through the same old soil. I loved you enough to let you go. Night rain tapped softly on our last conversation. No shouting, only two trembling worlds agreeing to part. Your fingers slipped from mine like a quiet blessing. You turned with that small, sad, grateful smile. Love didn't fail, it just changed its direction. Now dawn crawls through thin curtains over your empty chair. My coffee cools beside an untouched second cup.
I walk through empty doorways, counting ghosts of our laughter. Understanding hurts more gently than any anger ever could. I loved you enough to let you go, though every fading light still traces your outline. Our roots pulled apart through the same old soil. I waited, you didn't come back. It's alright. If I had spoken, I'd have only held you longer. I loved you enough to let you go. Sometimes the deepest love is the one that leaves quiet in.
Night rain hangs over this old weathered pier. Salt air tastes like every word I swallow. Fading light sits quiet on the water. Your name moves softly through my trembling breath. We were fireflies dancing in the dark. Now only the tide remembers our laughter. I waited, you didn't come back. Your shadow walks further down that endless street. I waited, you didn't come back. Love learned to leave where the waves retreat. Eyes chase far cities beyond this harbor. My roots stayed tangled in these small town streets. We held on to photographs, aching in silence. Empty doorways learn the shape of our goodbyes. We talked for hours under starless heavy skies. Every answer slipped into another quiet room. I waited, you didn't come back. Your suitcase glowed brighter than our tired promises. I waited, you didn't come back. I watched your horizon erase our fading footsteps. Outside that cafe we loved, the air stood still. Your cold hands trembled, but you did not blame me. My pocket held a ring I never offered. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or only broken slower in my arms? Under the dim street lamp I watched you disappear alone. Each step you took unstitched another shared tomorrow. My fault was loving you more than your friends.
freedom. So I opened my hands and let you go. I waited, you didn't come back, yet I blessed the road that carried you away. I waited, you didn't come back. Now the sea reflects the space you left inside. I waited, you didn't come back. Sometimes goodbye is the only way hearts breathe. In this quiet I carry you gently forward.